The long-term effects of Donald Trump on America are absolutely catastrophic. They are nothing but downright disastrous. And there are many reasons for it. First, America has lost international standing in the world. I'm standing here in London where a balloon of his was hoisted in protest, and the behavior he displayed in bigging up Boris Johnson and undercutting Theresa May was nothing short of absolutely distasteful. This is not a phenomenon that has occurred just in the UK. This is a phenomenon that has occurred worldwide. He has cozied up with Putin, he has denigrated NATO allies, he has called the EU as an enemy. So the entire post-World War order that America itself created, the multilateral World Bank, IMF, WTO-based, rules-based system is now out of the window. So in some ways you could say Donald Trump is like the Roman Emperor Caligula, burning, destroying and wrecking with no heed, no remorse and absolutely wanton abandon. Second, Donald Trump is weakening the institutional edifice of the American state. In 1776, in Philadelphia, Americans signed the Declaration of Independence. By 1782, the British were out of Yorktown. Since then, America has been an unbroken democracy. Its constitution has stood the test of time. And despite the weakening of its institutions, America has worked in some ways. Of course, 1 in 3 black men still ends up in jail, and there is an ugly underbelly to America which it ignores, the inequality, for instance, the lack of social mobility, which is at odds with the notion of the great American dream. But still, America as a state has functioned so far. Now, the party system is out of the window. The judiciary is being weakened. Capitol Hill has been castrated. The State Department has been defenestrated. In fact, every institution, including the free press, is suffering a hammering under the Trump administration. That is worrisome for the state of the nation or the state of the union. Third, the economic fallout of Donald Trump is likely to be the worst of the lot. Protectionism of the sort that he's championing is absolutely terrible. It has potential to lead to a worldwide depression. Today, the jobs figures are good, stock markets are soaring, and many Americans might see their 401k pensions rising as a sign of Donald Trump's efficacy. This deal-making businessman may be unsavory, but has delivered. But what Donald has done with his tax cuts, with his complete abandonment of long-term fisher lines in the American economy, is kick the can down the road and create even bigger problems for future leaders to deal with. Student debt continues to go on, healthcare inflation continues to spike, inequality continues to rise and rise. So if you were to ask me, what is the future of America? I would say it doesn't seem terribly bright. And if you were to ask me, what is the impact of Donald Trump? I would say time will record it as perhaps the beginning of the end of Pax Americana.